Can you give me some things in life that you come across where the slope is important? Snowboarding, yeah. Ski slopes, there's a reason they're called that, based on how steep they are. Stairs, slope. Stairs could be super steep, or
a slide.
they have certain aspects to make it so they're easy to walk up. Roads, you know, especially in North Dakota, if they get icy, if the slope is too high, you got no chance of making it up. Okay, the road over at
College?
no, where you work.
No.
Yeah, going up to New Loves. They did not engineer that road very well. It gets icy and the semis can't make it up there. Okay, they did not engineer that turn very well or the slope of the road for our conditions. They're going to have to fix that, because you can't have a gas station that gets clogged every time in winter with semis. So let's take a look at the first one. It says distance is one way to compare points. In this lesson, instead of comparing points, we are going to compare graphs of lines. So let's look at number 1. In the science lab, tubs of water are filled and empty at different rates. Tubs A through F are shown in the graphs below. So you can see tub A, B, C, D, E, F. Tub blank shows an impossible situation. So out of those 6 tubs, which one is impossible?
The third one.
I need a letter of the tub.
A and B.
That's 2 tubs.
B.
Tub B. Looks like you start at 2 seconds. Looks like it's filling. That looks fine.
A.
E.
You start at 0. Tub is filling. That one looks fine.
Oh,
F.
there it is.
At 4 seconds, it shows it's at 0 liters of water and at 7 liters of water at the same time. That is impossible. So tub F.
Let's go.
Okay, so anytime you hear undefined, that is a vertical line. Why is that situation impossible? You can't have 0 liters and 7 liters of water in tub at the same time. All right. Which 2 tubs show that the water is increasing? Case, what do you think? See a tub where it looks like it's increasing? A? See another one?
C.
Not C. That one's going down.
B.
B. A and B. Okay, that's a positive slope. Okay, I like to think of positive slope as if you would drive a car left to right on your paper, it's going uphill. Increasing. Which tub is showing filling at a rate of 1 liter every 3 seconds? Our slope is 1/3. Okay, that means it goes up 1 to the right 3. Up 1 to the right 3.
Tub B and C.
Which graph shows up 1 to the right 3?
B.
B, C.
Let's look at B. Up 1 to the right 3. Nope, it's not B. Let's look at A. Up 1 to the right 3. Up 1 to the right 3. That one looks like it's it. Up 1 to the right 3, up 1 to the right 3. They're all on that line. The answer is tub A. Okay, how fast is B being filled? So pick 2 dots that are for sure on that line. I'm going to pick these 2 right here. I can tell those are for sure on the line. How far up do you go to get from one point to the other?
2.
And how far over?
1.
So our slope is 2/1, or just 2 liters per second. All right, I would like you to try F, G, and H, please. All right, which ones go down? C and D. Okay, which one shows 2 liters every 3 seconds? So that means it goes down 2 to the right 3. 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 D, certainly. That is correct. Okay, so let's look at C. Again, pick 2 points that are on that line for sure. I don't know, I'll pick those 2. How do I get from one point to the other?
Right 1 down 2.
How about write 2 down 2?
2 down 2, yeah.
Or write 1 down 1? Okay, write 1 down 1. So right would be a +1, down would be a negative. 1 over -1. Or just -1 liter per second. So the water is draining, that's why it's negative. Plug is pulled on the tub, or however you want to say that. All right, which of the 2 lines with a positive slope, which one is steeper? Back to the positive slope, that was on the first graph.
C.
On the first graph,
B.
which one is steeper? Case?
B.
B. Tub B. Steeper just means one you would be going down faster on a ski hill. How about J? Which one is steeper, C or D?
C.
C. Kira, you've been quiet over there.
Yep.
Look at tub E for me, Kira. It's got a slope of 0. And a slope of 0 is always going to be a horizontal line. What's that tell me about this situation with regards to water in the tub?
The time thing. It doesn't move.
It doesn't move. They're going to stay at 4 liters. Water is staying at 4 liters. I would say the valve or whatever, the bottom part is closed. And it is also not being added to. No water going in or out. All right, next question. It says in problem 1, we compared rates at which water level changed. In general, we can assign a number to this rate of change by finding the ratio of y distance over x distance. So this is what we did yesterday. Y goes on top. And circle that formula. How far up and down the dots go is always on top. Left and right is on the bottom. Okay, so let's look at this one. Look at the 2 points they have there. How far up and down do I need to go? And how far left and right? To get from one dot to the other. Well, it looks like it's 1 up and down, and then 3 to the right. So our slope there is 1/3. 1 up and down, 3 left and right. Slope is 1/3. Second example, same thing. That's the same thing. All right, let's go to number 2. Number 2.
2 over 3.
All right, how far up and down do I need to go? 2. And then left and right is 3. Slope is increasing, so that's why it's positive. It's going uphill. All right, I would like you to see if you can do 3 and 4. Remember, how far up and down goes on top of the fraction? Left and right goes on the bottom of the fraction.
I'm not as confident as you. You said you depressed.
Scale of 1 to 10.
10.
Alright. Tell me how to do the first one then.
So for the
What's
first
the top number?
4.
4. Let's check it. That means to get from one dot to the other, it's 4 up and down. Okay, I agree with that. Next one?
5 for the next.
5. Is it increasing or decreasing?
Decreasing.
All right, that means my slope is a negative because it's going downhill, so don't forget that. Maddie, how about the next one?
2 over 4.
I don't think that's 2 down.
No, 1 over 4.
1 over 4. Is it increasing or decreasing?
It's decreasing.
So that means it needs to be a negative slope. Imagine a line with a really steep slope. Is the x distance going to be bigger or y distance? Well, let's check one. I'll just put a couple dots on here. You know, a really steep slope would be something like this. Is that bigger going up and down or left and right?
Bigger. Or
Is the y bigger or the x bigger to get from one point to the other?
Y.
Y. Y distance will be bigger. What can you say about the x distance and y distance if the slope is 0? Remember, a slope of 0 will be a horizontal line. Okay, so my x distance going left and right can be anything because there's all kinds of points there. What's my y distance going to be on a horizontal line? How far up and down will we be going on a horizontal line?
About.
How far up and down do you go on this line?
2. 5.
You go 5 up, huh?
No. Stays the same. 4.
Stays the same, it doesn't change.
Stays the same.
Y distance is always going to be 0. All right, it says compare these slopes. All right, so we're just going to do a little example here. We're always going to start at this point right here. Slope of 1/2, that means up 1 to the right 2. So this is what that line will look like. Next one, 1/3, up 1 to the right 3. So here's what that line will look like. Next one is up 1 to the right 4. Here's what that line will look like. Next one is up 1 to the right 5. Here's what that line will look like. So it wants to know which one is the steepest.
The first one.
The first one, 1/2, 1/2. All right, next page. Let's try number 9 together, then I'll have you try 8.
Oh, Mr. Albrecht, you never watched the video.
I am point P. My distance from P is 4. So my y distance is 4, so that means it goes up and down 4. And my x distance is 1. So left and right is 1. Where are my points? Well, from P, you want to go up or down?
Up.
Okay, so up 4 to the right 1. There's one possibility for the letter B. I also could go up 4 to the left 1.
Or you can go down 4.
I could also go down 4 to the right 1. And I could go down 4 and left 1. So those are the 4 possibilities for B. Can you tell me their points?
-4 and 5.
-2, 5. Landon?
Negative 4, 5.
Yep.
Negative 4, 5 again.
No. How can it be the same point twice?
Negative 4, negative 5.
No.
Negative 2, negative 5. Oh, whoops, I meant negative
No.
4 and negative 3.
Negative 4, negative 3.
And negative 2 and negative 3.
Negative 2, negative 3. All right, try 8. Same thing. Look at what it says for distance. So
Gotcha.
start at that middle point.
Alright, got it.
All right, y distance, that means up and down 2. So up 2 says x distance is 3. 1, 2, 3 to the right. Up 2, 3 to the left. Down 2 to the right 3. Down 2 to the left 3. So you should have negative 1, 4. And negative 1, 0. 5, 0. 5, 4 are your 4 points.
Got it.
All right. I am point C. Y distance is 1, x distance is 2. So up 1 to the right 2. Up 1 to the left 2. Down 1 to the right 2. Down 1 to the left 2. What do you notice about our answers here? There's only 2, so those are not my answers, so it must give me some more clues. Slope of the line is positive. What's that mean?
It's this way.
Yeah, so it's going this way with a positive slope. So these are the 2 points I need to list. This way would be a negative slope, so that one is out. So what point is this one?
1, 4.
1, 4. And the other one?
5, 6.
Yes.
6.
All right, try 11. You notice there's only 2 answers there again. Again, you can put 4 dots on there, but then it says the line is negative. That means our line goes downhill. So what are those points? Anybody?
3, 5 and 1 half, or 5 and
3, negative 7.
negative 5 and negative 7.
and -5, -1.
I tried saying that, but I kept on stumbling my words.
All right, last page. Question 12.
Okay.
Landon and Louie are talking about the line going through points L and R. Landon says the slope is negative if you start at R and go down to L. Louie says, Landon, that's not how you read a graph. The slope is positive. What does Louie mean when he's talking to Landon?
I don't know, what does he mean?
It's all when graph goes from left to right.
Yes, just like reading a book, you have to go left to right. You read a line left to right. So Landon is wrong. He reads it from R to L. So you have to look from left to right. If it goes uphill, it's positive. If it goes downhill, it's negative. Question 13. This graph shows Maria and Ranny's distance to school over time. So how long it took them to get a certain distance from the school. Are they traveling to school or away from school? Looking at the graphs. So as the time goes from left to right, are you getting closer to the school or further away?
Further away.
Further away.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah. Look at the arrows on it.
Yes, I know I see the arrows.
Who started traveling first?
Me.
Maria.
Maria. Maria started traveling immediately. Ranny didn't start till, well, a half hour in. Maria.
Rihanna is probably that.
Who is traveling faster?
Maria.
Rihanna. It's actually Ranny, I think. Steeper line. How many miles per hour does Maria travel?
Um,
All right, well, let's pick it.
3 miles.
Let's check. All right, how far up and down? 12. Now we got to look at the labels. Some of you that got some wrong on that last assignment I handed back counted that as 3. Yeah, it's 3 up, but you're going by 3 or 4s here. We got to look at the labels. So that's actually up 12 and over 2 spots, but look at, yeah, it's by a half there. So up 12 to the right 1. That means Maria is going 12 miles per hour. Bless you.
Ugh, get worse than that.
All right, let's look at Rainy. Again, I'm going to find 2 points that are for sure on a nice point. Not in the middle somewhere where I got to guess. How far up on Rainy's line do I need to get?
16.
16. Over how far right?
1.
No, that's not a 1.
1, 2, 3.
How far is it from these 2 points?
10 or 5. Half.
A half. Each one of these is a half. So what is 16 divided by a half? Or 16 times 2?
8. 4. 9. 8.
16 times 2, you said?
That's what I'm waiting for.
8. It's 8.
32.
32.
What?
Case, help them out a little bit.
What do you get 8
Where'd you get 32 from?
He said
16 times 2,
Should
I
we go
said.
to 16 32 times?
Maddie didn't know it.
Well, where does the half come from?
These are each a half hour. I mean, this is a 1. Halfway between that would be a half.
But how would you do that?
16 divided by a half. Or 16 times 2. That's what we just did.
Kira?
Math is complicated.
All right, number 14. Describe at least one pattern that you see
4 and 4.
by looking at these points.
8 and 0.
No, they're all the same. They all have the same pattern.
Well,
That they can each go into
describe
this
it.
number.
What does that mean?
They can all be multiplied by each other.
They go into each other by 8.
They all add up to 8.
I was pretty close.
3 plus 5, 4 plus 4, 9 plus -1, they all add up to 8. Okay, here's my equation. They add up to 8. Here's the pattern. Now give me 3 points that aren't listed there. That add up to 8.
5 and 3. Or,
No, 5 and 3 is fine. We don't have that one. Landon?
-5 and 3.
Nope, that would be -2.
0 and 8.
6 and 2?
You're gonna see that one, Kira, so don't.
0 and 8.
2 and 6.
0 and 8. Perfect.
Wait, we already have 0 and 8.
Yeah.
No, we got 8, 0.
I just said 2 and 6.
Well,
Write it down, Landon. Go ahead, 2 and 6.
Landon, you drew my homework.
Landon, sit down, please.
Oh, that is your homework. I thought that was your workbook still. Wow, wait, and then way to be.
All right. Last one we're going to cover is the tough problem here. I think we can handle it, though. 5 people are sitting in a circle
I just drew people.
at a table. Ben is next to Ian and Maria. Okay, so that means he has to be in the middle of those people. Ben is next to Maria and Ian. At this point, I don't think it matters which way I put them. All right, Cassie is next to Jing, but not next to Maria.
So Cassie can go by Ian, and then Jane can go by
Maria.
Maria.
So the question is, who sits next to Jing?
Cassie and Maria.
Cassie and Maria is correct. We already knew Cassie, right?
I don't know who Cassie is.
So we have to write Maria down. All right, your homework today. Back to only one page, page 19.